My name is Aaron Harbottle, and I represent the Centre for International Peace Building and also Peace Child International. And my question, Sir Richard, is the issue of youth-led development. And I know that you know about Peace Child. And the way that older people are really disinclined to acknowledge that young people have got the capacity to do things which are of benefit to their own societies, because they know jolly well what's going wrong, and they know that they are capable of putting it right, provided they are given the proper support. I wondered if you would like to say something about it in your human development issue.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I agree with you, and certainly I saw in UNICEF wonderful occasions when young people really were showing the way, leading the way, and so forth. And I'm trying to remember exactly what happened in Ecuador, but now it's coming back. Excuse me, I'm going back a little while. But at the time of the World Summit for Children, when David, welcome, was interacting with us on Peace Child, and where we were organizing the World Summit for Children, but we were also promoting the Convention on the Rights of the Child. And children in Ecuador said, no one's consulted us about the Convention on the Rights of the Child. Shouldn't we have an opinion? And they actually approached the people in Ecuador, who the election commissioner, I think he was called, and said, can we not use the voting machinery where people vote and instead use it for getting the opinion of young people on the Convention on the Rights of the Child? And so he clearly was a very forward-looking, creative person. He said, well, yes, but are children just going to vote? Are they in favor of the Convention on the Rights of the Child? And surely they're all going to say yes. Or are they going to, what is he going to tell us? They said, oh, no. And we actually, that was it. 3 young people, 2 10-year-olds and I think 1 12-year-old, came to the Convention on the Rights, the World Summit for Children, and talked about how they'd done this. And what they did was to take the various elements of the Convention on the Rights of the Child and said, which ones matter most to you? So it wasn't, are you in favor? And as I recall, and I'm going back a bit, it was violence against children that they thought was the biggest and most important of that. But there were many others too, education and health and right to a name and so. But I think that's just one example of how children can play a bigger role. I must say the Dutch have been, in my limited experience, the Dutch have been much more creative in funding some young people from the Netherlands to come and spend a couple of months in the UN at the time of the General Assembly and so forth. I think we the Brits have started doing a bit of that. There's many, many more opportunities.